Welcome everybody, this is Tater Streams. I'm here to bring you the YouTube shorts, the bullshit, the commentary, all that crap that's on the main page in the feed, and I'm here to bring it to you fast, bring it to you quick. Before I get started though, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you weren't sure, we do have a sponsor on the channel. The sponsor is Dubby Energy, alright? So I want to show you guys Dubby. Dubby Energy is a ditterless energy blend, and there's plenty of stuff for everybody here that Dubby has. They've got lots of flavors. They've got a solo leveling collab. They've got a whole bunch of good stuff. And their major shtick is that if you're a content creator, if you're a streamer, if you're here on YouTube, they want to sponsor you. They want to get your name out there. So it's a benefit for you because you get a discount from their supplements, and they put you out on their Discord and get you noticed more. Kick, Twitch, YouTube. Not sure what caffeine is, but it's all good. They have a starter sampler pack with a tumbler. Just wanted you guys to know that Dubby is sponsoring the channel. Anyway, let's get right into it, guys. We got a couple videos pulled up on YouTube for you. Let's kill the music and get this going.
I love how you complained about Aaron getting a $250 headset. How much was the stage elevator?
Okay, Matt, right?
It ain't easy.
Fucking kill Tony.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I keep that shit on me.
Drinking and driving.
Yeah.
By the way, I got word
I don't think she drives, but it's all good.
in my ear. The director just told me it was indeed $6,000 for the elevator to get a wheelchair on this stage.
Damn.
So just to let you know, Fiona, whether it's God that takes you from us or not, this will be your last time on the show in an arena.
Oh my god, dude.
It's funny because they ran Aaron's $250 headset by me, but no one's like, hey, 6,000. They must, my production
They just
team
kind of
must
let
love
that
you,
one
Fiona.
slide.
Yeah.
To be fair, David Lucas also needed the elevator.
Damn.
This beast of a gaming PC is finally getting...
All right, so I'm building a PC right now. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I am building a new PC, so I've been watching a lot of PC stuff, and I'm excited. This, however, does not excite me. This is Intel, and Intel's latest and last generation have been doo-doo garbage.
Customers i9-14900KS got fried, as well as
Not
frying the
surprising.
motherboard in the process. Well, it's time to get this system fixed. And if you're
Yeah,
wondering why
well,
it's
if you have
been taking so
Intel,
long
that's
to
just
get
what
the
you're gonna have to
system
do.
fixed, well, it all has to do with Intel denying our customers RMA. Or at least
Looks like a
fighting.
burnt
See, our customer bought his
part of that
CPU
chip.
on eBay, brand new in box. And even though there is a known issue with 13th and 14th generation i7
Exactly.
99s that Intel has even extended their warranty for, they're saying our customers out of luck, which is downright ridiculous.
That's
especially
totally
because
not
it
fair.
dragged this
Don't buy
$1,300
Intel, buy
motherboard. But
AMD.
as our customer can't wait for Intel any longer, he bought a brand new CPU and motherboard. And despite my recommendation to switch to AMD, he wanted to go with the exact same thing he had. So let's transfer over this 192 gigabyte kit of DDR5. Along with
Damn.
our customer's SSD,
That's
even though
overkill.
I've never seen this brand before. Fix Zero onto our replacement motherboard, along with the mounting screws for our AIO. So with everything out of this old board, this new board is now prepped, but our case is...
So wait, they bought like an entire new board because the old board was fucking faulty? Based off of the Intel chip?
ready for it yet because it's kind of disgusting.
Oh,
so let's take
grody.
this case out back and blow it out.
I need one of them, man. I need one of those
And with
vacuums.
the case cleaned up, we can now take our brand new motherboard and get it installed. So with our motherboard now in, we need to go ahead and rewire this whole system, starting with our front panel headers and I/O, followed by our fans, and then finally our motherboard power cable. So with our motherboard wired
I think
up,
we're
let's
switching
go ahead and
sides.
install our cooler,
I
along with our
think we're
riser card,
switching
and
sides.
finally this
That way it looks like I'm
5090.
actually watching
And
the
with
video.
that plugged in, we can finally turn this PC back on. And check that out, our brand new i9
Oh, we got a post.
14900KS is being recognized along with all 196,000 megabytes.
That's what I'm worried about. That's exactly what I'm worried about when I start my new PC up, dude. If I don't get a post, I know there's shit wrong on it. There will be a video coming about this PC.
Of DDR5. But before we boot into Windows and end up frying this processor, there's something we really need to do. Because if we look at the build date for this BIOS version, it's from 2023.
Oh, yeah, you need to update those BIOS.
Code that fried our customer's old CPU.
Yeah, you can see the burn on it.
This, we need to go to ASUS's website and download the latest BIOS version with the Intel microcode 0x12f and copy that over to a flash drive. Which with that, if we just plug that into our motherboard and then go over to tools and then the ASUS Easy Flash 3 utility, we can automatically load that latest BIOS version onto this brand new motherboard, hopefully preventing any future damage. And just like that, thanks to us not having a fried CPU and motherboard anymore, the system is now perfectly stable. So let's get this gaming PC back over to our customer.
All right,
Charlie
good to go.
Kirk wears an American Lives Matter shirt and upsets the entire crowd.
I noticed
Go
you're wearing
figure.
an American Lives Matter shirt. What?
All right, look, if you're going to get mad, it's something to do with you. You have an issue internally that you are expressing outwardly and thinking that's going to solve the problem, but it ain't, okay? It's just a t-shirt, okay? I could wear a shirt that says Satan rocks and no one's going to care, right? But you put American Lives Matter on a shirt and all of a sudden people get their panties all in a bunch and get all up in roars, man. They get all crazy.
Is your message to this audience right now by wearing that t-shirt? What is your intended message?
Well, I think that we should put Americans above foreigners.
Fair.
You know that the whole point of, you know, the movement, like, that came with Lives Matter was originally for Black Lives
Yes,
Matter?
I'm intentionally appropriating it. Yeah.
And are you trying to eliminate the movement, Black Lives?
And that's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying. It's like wearing all lives matter or blue lives matter. Why can't there be more movements where lives just matter? And American Lives Matter is fine. I mean, if you're an American, if you want to be an American, it's great too. The problem is people who don't want to be Americans and want to come here and take advantage of what we have to offer and bring it back to their country, which is poor and devastated, to help out their families. I am all for, don't get me wrong, I am all for people helping out their families. But if you're going to come to America and you're going to stay here and you're going to like evade our taxes and you're going to take advantage of our system, then that's not cool. We're not about that here. And I think it's good to see someone standing up for that today.
Matter? Are you trying to not bring attention to it?
I mean, well, BLM is not exactly a movement that I would be associated with, but I believe all lives matter. American lives matter. If you're a Black American, Hispanic American, I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter your race.
Would
If
you
you're American, you matter.
Take the time to recognize a group of people who have been marginalized historically and who are now asking for the same rights, the same privileges as white people?
Go through the proper channels. This isn't entirely about the Black Lives Matter movement. This is about them just having an issue internally, like I said, and not being able to solve it. And they're going in and taking it out on an external source.
People in the society by letting
What rights
them.
do white people have that blacks don't?
So the
Yes.
issue is
Explain it. Don't go into that. Explain it.
Written in the law.
Oh,
but
so it's like hidden.
That's the whole point. That's
Oh.
how marginalizing
Oh,
works.
so it's kind of like, it's like a ghost. You see it one day and you don't. And
because you, as a white privileged person with money,
Wait.
have never.
so
Dude, I just want to say, just because you're white does not mean you have privilege. Like I grew up in a trailer park. I grew up in shitty apartments. I have had great jobs and I've had terrible jobs. It all depended on me and my motivation. And in school, I wasn't motivated. I didn't have the right motivation behind what I was doing. I was just a slacker. I had tons of potential, which everyone does. It's how you use that potential. That's all it is. It's not a privilege thing. It's a potential thing. You have the potential to move to a different area. You have the potential to have better friends. You have the potential to have better mentors around you, people you look up to. Who you look up to matters too. Like if you're looking up to like the latest, like, I don't know, gangster out there with the chains and the cars and the hoes and all that, that's probably not gonna like lead you down the best path. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Okay? I think that might be wasting your potential. Especially if you're like a white guy and you think you're gonna be the next Eminem. That's like a 1 in a million, okay?
So
Mean it doesn't mean it
what
doesn't
privilege do
exist.
I as a white person have that a black person doesn't? What can a white person do in America that a black person cannot do? Be specific. Name one thing.
So there are so many issues in our society.
She's just
one
gonna
thing-
go
no, I
into
gotta
that
drill you
and
in.
try and
Name one
explain
thing
nothing
a
and
white
walk around in
person
circles.
Can do that a black person cannot do.
So the issue
Again,
is racism,
circling.
Okay? You can
Circling.
technically do it, but your life may be put at risk if you are if you find yourself in certain areas where you might not be accepted by your race, and then your life might be in
So, okay,
danger.
what is racism?
There
Can
is
you
job
define to me what
opportunities.
racism is?
Racism, well, I don't have the exact description as it is seen in like AP style or like Wikipedia.
Can you just talk in the mic,
But-
please? I'm sorry, yeah.
Sorry. Racism is the lack of opportunities because of a race, the kind of like putting a person to a side.
So can you name a single example
discriminating
in the
them?
last 20 years?
That's not really what racism is. And it really doesn't matter because she's just dancing around the question, which is, can you name one thing that black people can't do that white people can? And I think that everybody in America has equal opportunities. Okay? If you are willing to seize them, if you're willing to use your full potential, you can seize those opportunities and rise above whatever circumstances you have. You see it all the time. You know? I mean, you want to talk about privilege, like every white person was born with a silver spoon in their mouth and like was given everything. Like I went to the same public schools you did. I lived in the same trailer park that you did. Like, you think if I had privilege, I would have chose to live in a trailer park?
Where blacks were discriminated en masse, where they've been put aside. Can you give me a specific example?
You can simply talk about police brutality and
Okay, so wait.
mass incarceration.
What percentage of murders do black Americans commit in America?
So there you have a point of
Yeah.
there is over policing in black communities.
Wait, no,
specifically
murders.
lower income
So wait,
communities.
blacks
It's
commit
in the
murders
areas
because
where
of
there is
police.
more
I'm not talking about
crime.
murders of police.
You're twisting my word.
I'm Disguised Toast. I'm a
Okay.
Valorant streamer. and I'm
He's
also
saying
an
in
esports
there's areas where there's more crime, there's going to be more police, which makes complete sense. You know, like if there's more crimes in Section 8 housing, there's gonna be more police there. If there's more crimes in gated communities, yeah, they're gonna have police patrolling those gated communities, and it's as simple as like one side of the street sometimes.
Snoop Dogg says he is scared to go to the movies now after his grandson asked him about lesbian couple in Lightyear. So a lot of people are pressed
Oh,
about
boy.
the fact that Snoop Dogg said this.
Lightyear. I think it's
Yeah,
called
with
Lightyear.
Kiki Palmer's in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
okay.
plays like the daughter. We watching it. The lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line.
Nope.
They're like, yeah, she had a baby
Oh.
with a woman.
What? They doing that gay shit again?
So my grandson in the middle of the movie like,
He go, what
Papa
the,
Snoop, how she
what
have
the fuck? Yeah, how'd that happen?
a baby with a woman? She a woman.
That's a good question. That's a good question for a child to ask. It's confusing for a kid because even though, like, you can adopt a baby, maybe the child's not thinking about that. Maybe they're just wondering, like, how can a woman and a woman have a baby? It's an adequate question for a child to ask. And Disney's putting it out there, so children have to ask that question. And I believe it's up to the parents to explain, like, how the child was adopted. But I get that, you know, what they usually say is, like, when a man loves a woman, they get married and they have a baby, and that's traditional, and that's usually how it goes.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Tough
I
time
didn't
for
come here
Snoop
this
Dogg.
shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie.
The thing is that there is a reason why people love Snoop Dogg. It's because they relate to him. You have no idea how many people feel the exact same way that he does.
True.
That's why Disney's been changing up their movies.
She had a baby. They
Yeah.
both women's. How did she have a baby? Shh.
Yeah.
Movie ain't
There's some
over with.
space shit.
Yeah, you just try and go. You're just trying to go see a movie to escape, not to have to do parenting at a movie, not to do like child counseling to make a child understand like the economics of what goes on in society today.
Don't worry
So
about
it's
it.
like, it's fuck me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
And a lot of people are getting it mad about this take. He not scared of lesbians. I guarantee you, if anybody is not scared of lesbians, it's probably Snoop Dogg. He's scared of the question. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with your kids asking you about that, doing all that stuff. A lot of parents do not want to have an LGBT conversation forced on them with their child at age.
No, they don't. Why would a parent want to have that question in like a rated G or PG movie? They're going there so their kids can enjoy it. What happened to shit like Shrek or A Bug's Life? You know? What happened to the original Toy Story, like Finding Nemo? What happened to movies like that where Disney was like hitting home runs? Lightyear failed, as far as I know. It did not do good at the box office. What is this? Disney leadership reported a large part of their failure of Lightyear down to the same-sex kiss. Continues, notes, were then given to animators to make Riley come across as less gay in Inside Out 2. Good God. And if you don't think that they're trying to, you know, force this on children when it should be up to the parents to discuss it, and when you're going to see a kids movie, you shouldn't have to have a parental discussion with your 5-year-old child.
Fine. Now, you could say, oh, well, this is the way it should be. It's very clear that a lot of parents don't want this. You're going to have people like not going to the movies, right? And the movies are going to fail. These kids barely even understand biology to begin with. To understand being gay, you have to understand being straight. And these kids barely even understand being straight. There is a tremendous amount of people that listen to what Snoop Dogg is saying here, and they totally resonate with it. And I think that the amount of those people is gigantic. And the only reason you don't hear about it more is because every time that somebody voices their opinion like Snoop Dogg does, they get dogpiled like crazy. This dude doesn't give a fuck.
You can't call that homophobia. Like, Snoop Dogg isn't afraid of gay people. Like, he ain't afraid of gays. Like, a phobia is a fear of something. If it's anything, it's a fear of answering a tough question for a child who doesn't need to be asking that question at that age.
And he hasn't given a fuck for a long time, so it's not really going to be a big deal for him.
When it comes to Fed Governor Lisa Cook, her lawyer has said that they're...
Oh, yeah, if you guys didn't know this, Trump fired a governor. Oh, dude, like, this shit's crazy. Every time I see this dude in the news, something wild is happening. Something, like, beyond, like, my comprehension of ever happening in, you know, American history is happening with him on the news.
They're going to be filing a lawsuit challenging this legal action. What is your response? Are you prepared for a legal fight? And then a little bit more.
Oh, sure, always. You always have
question,
legal
sir.
fights. Look, I had a legal fight that went on for years with crooked people, with very horrible people, people that have been found out now between John Ratcliffe and Tulsi and Pam, and I mean, the things that we found out, of course.
Yeah, he's been sued left and right. And I don't just mean like in recent years. He's been sued left and right, like from like before The Apprentice time, like when he was just known for real estate. Like, so this is nothing new to him. I mean, like, it's fine for the governor to file an appeal, you know, do your thing, try and like defend yourself, protect your name. But I don't think it's gonna hold up. I mean, he's using his power as the president unlike anyone I've ever seen before. I mean, the only person I've ever seen use this type of power was Dick Cheney. And Dick Cheney was not a president. So he was using presidential power as a vice president, and it's insane to see Trump do similar things nowadays.
Very, very sad group of people. But no, she seems to have had an infraction, and she can't have an infraction, especially that infraction, because she's in charge of, if you think about it,
yeah, it puts a black spot on her name.
That are 100% above board, and it doesn't seem like she was.
Mark Norman, you look like a puppy waiting to get adopted. Bitch, shut your...
with the green, you look like Shrek.
Goddamn.
I like the dreads, Blob Marley.
Oh my God.
I don't even got a joke against your motherfucking abusive stepdaddy.
You don't know your dad.
Oh my God. It's just, dude, he's got.
Living in my garage right now.
Fire.
Even your dad's ashy.
Dude, he's got to come back for everything. That's great. Mark Norman's the king.
Outfit offensive? Students versus Mexicans.
Oh my
think
God.
my outfit is offensive?
Are you Mexican?
No.
Yes.
I think it reaffirms stereotypes that are offensive to people.
It's not yours.
Do you find...
Okay, I just want to point something out, okay? Because, like, I literally was playing Genshin Impact, and oh my God. There's a new area in Genshin Impact. And there's new bosses in that area. And when I saw them, I was like, there's no way they are getting away with this. So it was a cactus boss. So if I could find it. Oh, yep, there he is. Let's click this image, and I can't make it bigger? Come on. You better let me make it bigger. All right, we'll just go to desktop cam so you guys can see. So this is the new boss. This is this is the new boss they put in the video game, and I was kind of surprised that like this is what they got in there. Like I was like, you cannot be serious with this right now, dude. Like that dude's dressed up in that outfit, but I saw this and I was like, there's no way like they're getting away with this, dude. Like I don't know how they put that in the video game and that was like, oh yeah, this passes cultural, guidelines and whatnot. Oh my god, dude. So seeing this guy, this does not bother me.
And my outfit offensive?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's not your culture.
You don't really understand what their culture means and what it means to wear these things, like the hats and
I don't understand. Like, how do you know that he doesn't understand it?
Yeah,
Like,
true.
I can get one thing. It's like, oh, you shouldn't wear it because it's not your culture. But like, how do you know
Understandable.
what he knows?
the maracas.
That's crazy.
You sort of have to understand where all of this comes from for it to
What if he does? What if he does have like a cultural background in like Mexican culture? What if he has like a history on like, Spanish culture or whatever, man? You don't know. It's a stupid argument. It's dumb.
not be cultural appropriation.
Do you think every Mexican knows where it all comes from? No, it's just like what they grew up with, they use it. Meanwhile, let me guess.
He goes to the
Does
Hispanic
my
street.
outfit offend you?
No. You
Yeah.
look nice.
Yeah.
Do you like my costume?
Yes.
Does it offend you?
No.
Do you like
No.
Do you like my outfit?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, so it's just white people getting offended on behalf of Hispanic people.
My outfit offends you?
No.
It's fucking crazy, man. Finding a reason to get offended.
Yeah. What a big surprise. A bunch of college people have literally no problem.
What are you learning in that school?
That they constantly go around and complain about things.
Say hello. Good night. Say hello. Bonsoir. Say hello. Konnichiwa. Two hands. I've got his hands. I know. That's not his hand. Oh my.
Dude's voice acting at its finest. That's amazing.
Same cat.
When this smug
Oh,
Kamala
that's good
Harris
stuff.
supporter bragged that California was better than Florida, she thought she had Charlie cornered.
Yeah, I don't
Charlie
think so.
didn't even bother arguing. He flipped her own logic against her, and in seconds,
Yeah.
she was forced to admit defeat.
So you believe because Kamala is black and a woman, she was chosen for
It's not
vice
my own
president?
belief.
That is such a stupid argument. If you're gonna argue that Kamala was chosen based on DEI, then look at the facts. I know what he's already gonna say. I already know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say that Joe Biden chose Kamala because she was black. He said I was gonna pick a black vice president, and he said he was gonna pick a woman too.
Her own team, Joe Biden said that. He said,
Joe
I
Biden
chose.
said that?
Yeah, he said, I'm first, because beforehand he said, I'm going to choose a black female for vice president.
Mhm.
He didn't say, I'm going to choose the most gifted or the most talented or the most accomplished. He
Me-
said, I'm going to choose a black female.
Mhm.
And so by definition, that is DEI.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the definition of DEI. By him saying
Isn't it not? Isn't it not? Isn't DEI like picking someone based on like their race or their, ethnicity versus like the content of their character or the education that they have or their accomplishments? Not putting all those things aside, isn't that what DEI is?
that he was going to choose a black female, that could insinuate that he already had Kamala in mind for the role. No way does that insinuate that she's DEI.
Well, what is DEI then?
DEI would be
Choosing
Explain
somebody
it.
based on their race?
no. It's giving people of color the opportunity to be welcomed into spaces in which they typically
Like Kamala
aren't
Harris?
able to get
There's
into.
never been a female black vice president.
And why do you think that is?
Well, not why. You just said that's DEI. So
That
by definition, she's DEI.
okay, so she
So
represents diversity within the government.
Well,
Is
no, but
what
I'm
you're
just
saying.
saying she got elevated because she was
No.
a black female. Because
If that were the case, I'd be the president right now.
do you
like
think Kamala Harris was chosen because of her intelligence?
her qualifications and her intelligence?
Really? Wow.
If
Wh-
you
what's her
compare a
what's her
speech
greatest
with
accomplishment?
Kamala,
What's her greatest
probably
accomplishment?
being prosecutor within the Northern Californian
Oh, really?
area.
You mean letting out violent criminals and turning San Francisco one of the most murderous, dangerous, arson-filled, homeless-filled slums in the country?
Wow.
That's her greatest.
Dude, the people behind him and her are losing their minds because he's actually saying the facts. She is not prepared to argue against someone like Charlie Kirk.
accomplishment?
See, I actually went to UC Berkeley, so I lived there. I don't know if you did.
Yeah,
I went around
Berkeley
the area.
is a slum.
Berkeley is a slum. Have you stepped into Berkeley?
Yes, I have. You think Oakland and Berkeley?
Have you lived in Berkeley?
Do you,
I've lived in Oakland as well.
do you think-
You're basing your
you think the Bay
information.
Area is like a good area in this country?
I'm from Vegas, so I'm not from the Bay. Born and raised in Vegas, and went to UC Berkeley. Just graduated this year.
Yeah, there's a reason the Raiders moved from Oakland to Vegas. It's like there's no economy there. It has been going downhill forever. Their claim to fame is Berkeley. Like it's that college. Like that's it. Nothing else. Nobody goes there for any other reason.
What you're saying, literally, in no way, shape,
So I
or
just
form
want to be
makes
clear.
sense.
So you think her overseeing San Francisco becoming the laughingstock of the country is
San
her greatest
Francisco is not
accomplishment?
the laughing stock of the country. If anything, that's Florida. No offense, but
Well, hold on. If that's the case, why are millions of people moving to Florida and millions of people leaving California?
because
Good point.
there are cheaper rates there.
Oh,
People are
wait,
moving to
hold-
Las
oh,
Vegas.
hold on.
Las Vegas
Oh,
has
hold on a
changed as a
second.
whole.
It's cheaper because it's a better run state, and we don't give money to
Listen, Northern
illegals,
California
and we have
is
better
not
schools and
all.
lower
Northern
crime.
California is not the entirety of California.
Hold on a second, but
there's Southern California, Northern California.
why
you
is
know,
it that
it's
so
a
many
very big
businesses
state.
are leaving San Francisco if she did such a great job lowering crime?
Do you know businesses go where things are cheapest to operate?
Why are they cheaper? Because they're better run states.
Do you realize that California is one of the most populated states within the U.S.? So obviously
So is
costs are going
Texas
to be
and
higher.
California.
Not only that, but land within this state is also very,
Yes.
very, very minimal.
How old are you?
She did not have enough I don't want to say girth to back up that argument. I didn't see it. All right, Matt Rife. O-H.
No, not you.
I-O.
I know how old you are. No, there's a boy behind you. How old is that person?
Oh, dude,
You're 18?
he's a child.
You're a pedophile's dream.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's more like it.
You're a pedophile's dream. Oh, wow.
Safe statement.
Police? Nope. There's no way that's supposed to be allowed at all. Oh, man, what are you doing here? You're his mom?
Took him to Matt Rife show. Good mom.
Child Protective Services?
Oh.
Does he even know who I am, or you just want him to meet a stepdad? You're a big fan? Oh, that's terrible parenting. A 14-year-old should have no idea who I am. That's crazy. What's your name, dude? Avery? That's a fucking new kid name. I don't know any 60-year-old Averys. Avery, what grade are you in? Eighth grade? You just finished 8th grade. So you're about to be a freshman in high school? You're gonna get bullied a lot. And
Builds character.
When that does happen, I want you to remember Guns are not the answer. I know he doesn't
Oh
go to school
my
in
God.
America. I know that. What do you want to be when you grow up? You better figure it out. There's a war about to happen. You play any sports, Avery? You do? What do you play? Good for you, man. Maybe you'd be a professional baseball player someday. You speak Spanish? No? Then you won't be. How tall are you? I don't know. You don't know?
You're gonna find
much
out
do
for
you
high
weigh?
school.
You ever been to a doctor? These are some of the things. Well, fuck, he doesn't even have a driver's license, so it's not like something would be fucking stamped. Oh man, this is crazy.
True.
I could scar you for life. You ever seen Two Girls, One Cup?
Oh my God. He has no idea.
It's a musical.
Don't look that up, boy. Oh my God, I love this guy. I recently found him, and I think he's amazing. Costs like $200 a day for him to run that setup.
Justin Starlin, check in with Ari. Rapping like a starving artist, cause you know we go the farthest. See me up on billboards coming soon. Maybe April next year, maybe June. Understand, man, they tryna play me, can't play me. J.U.S., nobody ever create me. Except the G.O.D., I spit it fluidly. I got the prophecy, I'm like an odyssey. Nobody hot as me, they tryna follow me. And me, my brother Ari, man, you know the process, they probably run. Man, stop and trap, I got the fire every time. And I'm out the box, I'm finna explode, I'm finna reload. Cause you know I got the soul coming in old. Wait,
My dude's pretty good, man. Not gonna lie.
understand, man, we taking over here to Maryland. Got the contraband, and we moving like a caravan. Understand, man, you know I gotta go and build a brand from the bottom up. Understand, cause you know they not as hot as us. I need change in my life, so I'm chilling with dimes.
Dude, and he just goes around like the street and like fucking just does his thing, and random people see him. If they can sing, or they can rap, or they can do something, he just lets them do it, and he puts it on stream. Like, he's streaming all the time. I think it's Ari in the House is his name. Is it Ari in the House? I can't remember if it's Ari in the House. Ari at home. Ari at home. All right, guys. That is going to do it for this Tuesday's Daily Dose of YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, our sponsor is Dubby, the non-jittery energy blend. If you want to get yourself 10% off, use my code TATERHATERS. It'll be in the description below. Leave a comment, drop a like, and subscribe if you liked what you saw, guys. I hope you have a good one. Keep yourselves safe. Tater out.